I know that you want to be in a relationship, in a long-term, committed, loving relationship. So if you do, then you want to know what turns him off. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 keys that turns your guy off in a relationship. Because it's not just about getting the guy, it's about keeping the guy. So when guys come and talk to me with their frustrations about women, about their frustrations dating, about their frustrations in committed relationships with the women that they love, these are the secrets that they share with me. One of the biggest issues that men have in long-term relationships, what really turns them off, if he feels that she's entitled. When she starts shoulding him, he should do this, he should do that, why is he not doing this, he didn't do that, and this big list goes on and on and on. I want to introduce you to a term called the halo effect. So you'll see this in psychology. There are 2 sides of this coin. The halo effect has been used for women who are in abusive relationships, and all they see is the good. They ignore all the bad stuff. That's part of the reason why they stay in abusive relationships. But the flip side is when you can only see the bad in that relationship, whether he's behaving badly or not. So he could be doing things for you that for him makes him feel, and in his mind he says, well, I'm really giving to her. This is the woman that I want to be with. This is the woman that I love. I'm showing her how I love her. He's demonstrating that to you, but you're unable to see it. You can only see what he isn't doing, and he should be doing this, and he should be doing that. Part of that reason is that you probably have an idea, not probably, actually, I know you have your idea of how you believe this relationship should be, how it should look like. And if he doesn't match that, that's what causes you frustration. That's what makes you feel angry. That's when sometimes I know you might start to belittle him. And so, whilst I don't want you to be in a relationship that you don't feel good in, that's not right. It's about seeing, is this the right guy for you? You know, when I coach my women, I'm about attracting and keeping the right guy. That means, is this the guy that's the right fit for you? So you have to look at that first. But if he is the right fit, but because of the stories in your head of how you believe things should be, you can't actually see that, then you stop appreciating him, or you can't appreciate him. And then the shoulds happen, then the nagging happens, and guess what? He starts to walk away. But you've got to know this first. Before he walks away, mentally and emotionally, he's going to check out. And you really do not want that to happen. So he will leave you first in his mind. Then he's going to walk to another woman, have an affair, cheat, or leave the relationship. You don't want that, right? So if you know you're struggling with this and you need some support and help, I'm here. I don't want you to be in a bad relationship. I want you to be in a great relationship. But just check in with yourself. Are you seeing what he's doing for you? Are you able to see it? Are you able to appreciate it? Or is this person the wrong fit for you? Okay. So that was number 1. A second reason that turns men off in long-term relationships is that you're not doing things that make him feel good, or you're not involving yourself in activities he likes. And this is such a big issue. When men come and talk to me, they really feel frustrated and actually get quite hurt and upset about it, especially when he feels that he's giving to you, that he's going shopping with you, for example, or going to your favorite restaurant, doing things that you like to make you happy. But what about what he likes? I know some of you women belittle the things that he does. For example, say he likes, I don't know, Nintendo. Say the best thing he likes when he comes home from work He just wants to chill out playing a game or on the weekends. And you think he's being silly or acting like a child. Do you know what? That can hurt him. He's not going to say that to you though, but he's going to feel it. And do you remember what I said earlier? That mentally and emotionally, he will check out. You really don't want that to happen. So if you're in a relationship right now, or you want to be in a relationship, really pay attention to what he likes. And I always ask my clients to do this from the early stages. Really get to know him, because when you do, he's going to see that you're someone special, that you're different from other women. And he needs to see you as someone different and special, right, for him to commit in the first place. So if he's committed to you, there must have been some reason why you've committed to him. There's a reason why you've said yes to him. So in a long-term relationship, it's remembering the reasons why you fell in love in the first place. You know, I had one client who come to me who's married. And when she came to me, she was on the verge of getting a divorce. She said he should be doing this, he's not doing that, he's not doing this with the children, he's not doing this for me. And she was convinced that he had to come and have therapy too. And I said, do you know what? It doesn't have to take two people to change a relationship. Sometimes it only takes one. She didn't believe me, but she listened. Now their relationship has completely turned around. She said it's like she's fallen in love with the man she met for the first time. She's got her family back, not by wanting him to change, but by her seeing him differently, by her appreciating everything that he does do. Now, just to reiterate, if this is a bad guy, that's a whole different story. But if he's a good guy and you can't appreciate him, or you're not joining in on what he does, that eventually turns him off. So the first and the last example I'm going to give in what turns men off in long-term relationships is when you've stopped taking care of your appearance.
What? What?
When you don't bother with how you look when you're with him, when you walk around in the same clothes, if you wear the same outfits every day or quite frequently, or if you're just slobbing around in your pajamas or your sweatpants or your jog pants.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Look, everyone's got to relax when they're at home. I understand that. But remember, if you're living with him or you're seeing him often, he's going to be seeing that version of you. And you know what? Actually, one guy spoke to me the other day and he said, what irritates him is that when his girlfriend goes out with her girlfriends and she gets dressed up, and he's wondering, but why is she not dressing up for me? He's really upset about that. He doesn't understand that because he's thinking, well, I'm giving her everything that I could give, but she's not making the effort for me. That's what he's going to see, that you're not making the effort for him. Now, I know some women come and talk to me and they say, well, I shouldn't be dressing for a guy. And it's not about you dressing for a guy, but you're dressing for you and making an effort for him. Do you understand that? It's about making an effort. You're saying to him, do you know what? You matter to me. You're important to me. I want to know what you like. What is it that turns you on? I want to do that too. And it's got to be a two-way thing, right? It's not just you doing that. But if he's actually giving to you, I want you to give back in that way too. It's important. You want to keep this wonderful relationship. And these 3 keys, if you followed my advice, will help you to create and keep a fantastic long-term relationship with your Mr. Right. So, feeling entitled, not involving yourself in what he likes to do, and not taking care of your appearance are 3 reasons that turn him off in a long-term relationship. So pay attention, ladies. How are you in this relationship? If you're single right now, think about how you want to be and who you want to be in your relationship. Get ahead of the game. Not only get your Mr. Right, but keep your Mr. Right. And if you're single right now and struggling, and you need some advice, some support, then I'm here to help. I'm Andrea, and I'm known as the Fearless Love Coach because I show strong, sassy single women how to love without fear, to attract and keep Mr. Right in less than 99 days. Yep, that's what I said, in less than 99 days. It's possible, but only if you follow the steps that I ask you to do. So if you want that advice, all my details are in the link below. Just go straight to my website and arrange a call with me, and then we can talk about how we can work together. So for now, I wish you well. Check out all my other videos, but find love and stay in love.